Welcome back. Day 2 of the trial for Jennifer Crumbley. We continue our coverage. Andres Gutierrez is actually live now outside of the courthouse where everything has been playing out today.
Andres, what can you tell us from there?
Yeah, Meredith. So yesterday, a lot of the questioning focused around gun storage, the shooter's experience with weapons, how he handled his guns. Today, the theme of the questioning is parental responsibility. The prosecutor, right before break, essentially his line of questioning almost seemed to indicate that the parents cared more about their horse, Billy, than they did about their son. We have been hearing from a computer analyst, the one who did the forensic pull of the 7 phones that they collected from the shooter and his parents, and they've been zeroing in on this period in early spring of 2021, months before the shooting, where essentially there was a period where the mom is spending so much time out at this farm with the dad, and essentially they've been the son says that he sees demons, that he's been reaching out to them. His text messages go unanswered. At some point, the mom acknowledges that he may need some help, but never actually follows through. Meanwhile, the horse is having some issues with his legs, and she wants to make sure that he's taken to the vet, given some antibiotics. So the son has nowhere to turn to, and has a lot, and so essentially is turning to his friend, his best friend. There's over 2,000 pages of text messages between him and his friend. The analyst saying that pretty voluminous context between the two of them, and here's some of those text messages between the friend and the shooter.
The shooter wrote, like, I hear people talking to me and see someone in the distance, and then corrected the spelling of the word distance.
It's April 4th, 11:56 p.m.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
The shooter said, I actually asked my dad to take him to the doctor yesterday, but he just gave me some pills and told me to, quote, suck it up.
And then what?
He then says, like, it's at the point that I'm asking to go to the doctor. Then he says, my mom laughed when I told her. Shooter wrote, but I'm having bad insomnia, RN, for right now, and paranoia.
And then what?
He then says, I need help.
Okay. And the next text?
I was thinking I calling 911 so I could go to the hospital.
And then there's a response from his friend on April 5th.
Correct.
At 12 a.m. And then what did the shooter write?
The shooter writes, but then my parents would be really pissed. The shooter writes, I'm going to ask my parents to go to the doctors tomorrow or Tuesday again. Then he says, but this time I'm going to tell them about the voices.
Okay. Next text.
He then says, like I am mentally and physically dying.
Now, when court resumes, we are expected to hear more from that analyst and that back and forth. We're being told that they're going to focus on the day of the shooting and the days that followed, and so we're going to learn more about what the exchanges were between the parents and the shooter during that time. And so court will resume here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Reporting live in Pontiac, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.
All right, and once it resumes, we will have that coverage for you here live. Andres, thank you.